Hello, my name is Stephen Kopp, Patreon ID Stephen Kopp. I am 35 years old and I live in Queens, New York, and this is the story of how I died to a conga line of clones. Let me set the scene. I'm playing my Volrath the Shapestealer clone list. To my right is a Demir Mill player, and across from me is a Queen Marquisa Grixis Graveyard Nonsense deck. We're all at super low life, and our graveyards are huge. I'm talking thick, like Whopper Burger King level thick. You could build a house with these bricks. Our graveyards are so thick because of the mill player. I know the line to win. I only have one clone in my hand that can clone a creature someone else controls. Every other clone in my hand clones a creature I control. The Queen Marquesa player has a Terror of the Peaks in their graveyard, and the Demir Mill player has a Consuming Aberration, which is huge, ginormous. So all I have to do is reanimate the Terror of the Peaks, and then clone the Consuming Aberration, and then I can just clone my own Consuming Aberration and win the game. So I go to reanimate the Terror of the Peaks, and the Demir Mill player casts Necromancy at instant speed. Did you know that you can cast Necromancy at instant speed? Because I didn't. Guess what? Now I do. So he steals the Terror of the Peaks. I can't win. The line is gone. Call it Ben Affleck. It's gone, girl. So I decide to clone the Consuming Aberration anyway. It's a giant blocker, whatever. If I can't deal with his board state, somebody else is going to have to, because he's going to win on his turn. So I pass. The Queen Marquesa player has 2 cards in hand. Surely he can't win with 2 cards, right? Surely. Right? He opens his turn with 1 card, which is a Blast Act. So he wipes the entire board except for my cloned Consuming Aberration and the Mill player's Consuming Aberration. The second card in his hand is a Puppeteer Clique, which then targets a clone in my graveyard, which then becomes a Puppeteer Clique, which then targets a clone in my graveyard, which then becomes a Puppeteer Clique. 12 Puppeteer Clique clones later, the last clone comes in on his side of the board as, guess what? A Consuming Aberration. They all have haste now. We have no board state. We have so little life, so he just swings for game. I was this close to winning, and I lost the line and died to a conga line of clones. Blech.